Hello and welcome to Organic Edible Garden. Today we're going to look at establishing an asparagus plot. Now's a good time to plant your crowns, which are available in the bulb section of most good handyman stores or garden centres. What I've done, I've grown my asparagus plants from seed, which I planted in early summer, so they're about 6 or 7 months old now. This is a variety called Mary Washington. It's an open-pollinated variety, which means you're both going to get male and female spears. It's a bit confusing, but male spears are the ones that all commercial growers grow now. They're the long, thin spears, whereas the female spears are the thick, fat spears. The good thing about male spears is that you get more from your plant. You can get 2 or 3 spears a day, whereas for the female spears, you'll get one big fat juicy stem every day. Even when growing your own from seed, it's at this time of year we want to bare root the plants. We want to chop back the foliage and get the roots spread out. And I find the best way to do this is just dip them in a bucket of water. And once you've washed most of the dirt off, you just trim the foliage back. And this root now is ready to be planted. It's important when planting asparagus that you plant in a bed that's enriched with organic material. Asparagus are a seaside plant and they like really good drainage. So when planting, make sure you've got a raised bed. And if you've got claggy or clay soils, add things like pumice or sand to it, and just to raise that up. Being a seaside plant, they like really alkaline soils, something between about 7 and 7.5. Clay soils are naturally acidic, where sandy soils are always going to be alkaline. So if you've got heavy clay soils, give them a good dosage of lime before you plant them. In a bed this big, we probably want about 12 asparagus crowns. The roots grow quite large and they need room to expand. When we plant them also, we're going to spread all the roots out and making sure that the tips are growing upwards. Asparagus is a long-term crop. It'll last for about 15 to 20 years. My old bed over there is now 15 years old, and because it's going to come to the end of its life in the next couple of years, I want to get a new bed established. Now for this bed, I won't pick this year, and the following year I might only pick for about a week. By the third year you can do it for about 3 or 4 weeks, and after the 4th and 5th year you can pick for months on end. It's important at this time of year that you chop the old ferns back so the new spears at mid to late August can start shooting away out the ground. The reason we let the ferns die back on the plant is because all the energy goes back from the plants back into the crowns. And if you chop them off when they're green, you're taking all that energy away. Another good thing to do at this time of the year, if you've got an established bed, is go to the beach and get some seaweed. Don't wash it off, they like the seaweed put straight on the bed. It's a great mulch and will feed them as well. So instead of covering the crowns with soil, I'm going to cover them with a good quality organic potting mix, which is basically made up of good compost mixed with pumice. What it's going to do is it's going to cover them and actually work its own way into the soil. I'll smooth these out, and then when we get a good westerlies, I'll get a lot of seaweed from the beach and just smother them with a thick layer. This will break down over the winter, and come springtime, it would feed the asparagus. I'm also going to put hoops over and I'll net them just to keep the birds from digging in the garden for the first period.